Hey everyone, welcome to Sparkle On with Davy Jags. And this is, what are you doing with your face, Tom? This is our Sparkle Sundays with my boyfriend, Thomas Palini. Are you okay? Are you ready to start the show today?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tom and I got in an argument this week because Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. And I said, when will Travis Kelce finally join the Philadelphia Eagles? Because now it kind of needs to happen.
Timeout.
Don't.
Throw the flag. Just quick preface. Let's get the unimportant conversation out of the way that they're engaged. Woohoo. I don't really care. Do you care?
I mean,
I'm happy for her, I guess.
I'm happy for her. Okay, mind you, Taylor Swift went to our high school. So we have grown up with Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
You know, she, like, every era that she has had, I mean, most people feel this way. They have had it. But, like, I am a Swiftie, and I will say, of course, she got me through every heartbreak. And so, yes, her entering into her wife era, it does feel almost like, kind of like astrology. Like, it's, about to be a different chapter for many people my age too. But that's literally not the point. It is not about point. We're happy for the two. And more so, we are happy for the golden retriever boyfriends. Tom doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to take this down the problematic rabbit hole.
Tom, take it any way what you like.
No, I just mean, like, there's a lot of stuff we could talk about regarding Taylor Swift and her circle and other things, and her influence,
and we have talked about them very deeply.
We don't need to get into that.
Yes,
this isn't we don't need to give her any more publicity around that. But I relish when, especially being out in LA now, when I get to be like, yeah, Taylor Swift went to my high school. You went to the tour? Oh, well, she went to my high school. You saw her in, I don't know where a big spot or stop for her was on the tour, but, like, you saw her there? Well, yeah, she was at my high school.
Is this the part where you're going to tell everyone that she gave your brother a note to pass to a certain boy?
We don't get into that.
Okay. I mean, Taylor Swift did give a note to Tom's brother to pass on to another boy, but cool. And that's our claim to fame. But anyways, okay.
But yeah, let's
Travis Kelce should join the Philadelphia Eagles.
The important part, yes.
Tom does not want him to.
The impact on football and the football community. Yeah, he shouldn't join the Eagles.
Why? It would just be so much more convenient for...
For who?
For Swifties.
For Taylor Swift fans?
For Philadelphia Swifties. Okay, Aww. She's from Philadelphia. Her team was the Eagles until she started dating him. And it just makes sense. There's already a cult following around the Eagles. There's a cult following around Taylor Swift. Just put all the cults in one.
The Colts?
Yeah, the Colts, C-U-L.
Oh,
not Colts. The Colts. Not the Colts.
I thought you were Freudian slipping your Colt fandom.
Oh my God. So now we have to explain my dad's favorite team is the Indianapolis Colts, because when he first came to India, came from India. That is when he saw them play, and he was like,
Baltimore Colts.
Yes,
blue and white.
I was getting there. Thank you. And he's a 4-year-old. It's a blue and white team. That's how he became a Colts fan. And so there was a moment in time before I met Tom that I was a Colts fan. And then I betrayed my father. Because of Tom. Because I love Tom's passion and excitement for the Eagles. And so it would just be all of my loves in one. Taylor Swift, Eagles, Tom. My life would be pretty and sparkly.
I'd want that for you, but it's not going to happen.
Can we break down why?
There's a couple different reasons. Well, in reality, it's not going to happen for the
Please educate us. I'm just a girl.
Two main reasons. Two main reasons it wouldn't happen. One, from just a moneyed standpoint, I don't think the Eagles could afford Travis Kelce, given how they manage their money. And then the actual football business side of it, it would be a bad deal. Like what the Eagles would have to give up to get him, what it would do to the Chiefs at this point.
Why? What's the actual example scenario?
A scenario in which it could work?
Both. Why it doesn't work in your mind?
Well, the Eagles wouldn't necessarily get any better with Travis Kelce. That's not true. They would definitely get better, but they wouldn't get a better to the degree.
And for those of you who don't know, the Eagles just won the Super Bowl. Thank you. Goodbye.
They wouldn't get better to the degree that it would make sense for them in a long-term view, mainly because you're right. They did just win the Super Bowl. They have a solid tight end room right now. That's the position Travis plays, tight end. And the team overall is very cohesive. So to bring somebody like that in, while he is supremely talented, even though he's on the twilight of his career, it's not gonna make that much of an effective change for the price. And in my opinion, especially as an Eagles fan, not just of the current team, but as a fan of the organization, and I want to see the team be good for an extended period of time, or at least be good for my lifetime. I'd like to see them manage.
Oh, so this is about you now, not me anymore?
It's more about
what happened to that?
It's more about managing, building for the future, and managing winning right now. I think they're good enough the way the team's constructed to continue winning. And what they would give up to get him would hurt and minimize the capital they would have to spend in upcoming drafts and otherwise. It probably would hurt their depth as well this year.
But you're forgetting an entire other side of economics that plays a role in this.
I understand the moneyed interest in football from a...
I'm not talking about just football.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the billions of dollars the Eras Tour did bring to different cities, and how you said it wouldn't be a good financial decision.
No. I don't mean financial, like the team. Okay, so who gets that money?
The organization. City of Philadelphia.
Who would be subject to making most of that money from that?
The organization.
Yeah.
We all know that.
Let's let the billionaires that own the sports teams make more money.
I am not even advocating for that. That's going to happen anyways.
Yeah, and I want to guarantee, if that is going to happen anyways, then I want guaranteed the best product on the field for the longest period of time, which in this instance isn't Travis Kelce right now.
I don't agree with you.
That's fine, and you're wrong, but it's okay.
I am not wrong.
Okay.
So we're just going to let Taylor Swift be a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
She can do whatever she wants. She's an independent lady.
Okay, well, she's obviously a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I'm annoyed.
Yes, and I'm saying your cognitive dissonance in this is you're trying to be like,
well, how can I make this work? She loves using that phrase.
I don't even know if I just used it properly, but I'm saying
I don't think you use it properly half the time.
It's happening because you're trying to make two things work in your brain that don't work, which is I like Taylor Swift, I like the Eagles.
No, they completely work.
Yeah, but like if she's now no longer an Eagles
Okay,
fan and she rejects her past of being from the greater Philadelphia area and being an Eagles fan, those are conflicting.
I mean, she doesn't reject her past about being from Wyoming, Pennsylvania.
Well, that's fine, but I'm saying Eagles fandom, Chiefs can have her.
Well, there's some
we
Eagles
all we
fandom.
got, we all we need. All right?
Oh my God. Where is a scenario that it does work?
It can't work, really.
No, there has to be a scenario where it works.
Okay, the scenario in which it worked would be something like this. It would have to happen once the season started at this point. It would have to probably revolve around Patrick Mahomes suffering a very, very bad injury.
So you think it would be in the middle of an NFL season?
No, it'd be closer to the start of this season. Patrick Mahomes would suffer an injury that would put him out for the rest of this season and probably jeopardize his
because he wants a
participation next
ring.
year. Yes, I know, and that's what I'm trying to say.
Like she got a ring, now he wants a ring.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
wants
know,
rings.
I know.
Everyone wants bling. Everybody
said-
wants sparkle.
I sent the
Sparkle
thing.
on.
Every analyst and commentator is going to be talking about something to do with Travis Kelce and the Chiefs, you know, trying to get back to the Super Bowl to get a ring.
And how does
he
that
gave
make
out a
you
ring.
feel?
It annoys me because I don't like the Chiefs.
I don't like the Chiefs either. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Yes, but you know how you beat that?
I actually hate the Chiefs.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Ew.
I'm saying if you can't beat them, join them. Right now, the Eagles are on top.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
So
Super Bowl champions.
they have to rejoin the
I don't have my
Eagles.
mug.
It's
I
not
usually
the
have my
Eagles'
mug.
job to recruit them. That's besides the point. In this instance, with him being on the Chiefs and these things, a scenario in which it would happen, it would be I don't know what his current contract looks like, but if Patrick Mahomes, I don't want this to happen, and I think it would be bad for the sport, if he got seriously injured and he couldn't play for the rest of the season and potentially jeopardized, I don't want to say the rest of his career, but at least like maybe the next season going forward, the Chiefs might be put in a position where they need to rebuild. They're in a very strong, tough division in the AFC West, so it'd be really tough for them to compete this year, and they might be like, well, this year's chalked. Let's try and manage next year. They could get a haul for Travis Kelce. And if Travis Kelce is planning to retire, either after this season or next season, because he is sort of at that point in his career, he might be like, yeah, can you send me somewhere where I have a chance to win a ring or win a title this year? Then that could happen. The issue is the Eagles don't necessarily need to bring on that because it would be really expensive for them and they would be leveraging their future draft picks and other things for, not that the tight end isn't an impact position, but it's a far less impactful position than the quarterback or like.
But can you admit that
other things?
Taylor Swift is so influential that something crazy that every football analyst that has ever had a long career would be thrown a curveball?
What does that
be
have
like,
to do with football?
I'm just saying, like, she has a lot of influence, and she would kind of dictate the fact that Travis Kelce could come to the Eagles.
I'm already torn about football as a health risk.
So believe it or
From
not,
an epidemic
everybody,
point of view. So I don't necessarily want the sport to
Tom
grow.
doesn't want our children playing football, and Tom was a very, very, very good football player, and a lot of people will be very disappointed to hear that, but I'm just letting you all know our children are playing football.
I don't want the sport of football to grow in an entertainment envelope.
It already is.
Yeah, but that just means that we care less about the players as people and as athletes.
Oh, I don't disagree.
And look at them more as things to make money because they're entertainers.
I don't disagree.
And while that's good for making money, I don't think it's good for, one, I don't think it's necessarily good for the sport, and I don't think it's good for the human cause. So that's how I look at it. The more promotion that like, oh yeah, like let's get more people involved in the game, let's make it more showy and all this different stuff. I think it's inevitable that it goes that way, but I also think that we have a duty to try to mitigate a little bit of that. So this is nonsensical anyway. You just want Taylor Swift to be back at all the Eagles games, because then like we could go to an Eagles game and she'll be there, and like it's a whole thing in your brain. I know you've created all of these scenarios.
I create a lot of scenarios in my head.
And that's like well and cool. It's just not going to happen.
Watch.
Okay, fine. We'll watch.
Sparkle on, everybody.
Go Birds.